Alright friends, it is Chris here, and today I'm sitting down to talk to you guys about a commercial that I recently made with a gym here in Kansas City. And I specifically wanted to talk to you guys about what I did, why I did it, and what I would do better next time to improve upon the video. And I'm hoping that what I'm talking about right here with you guys, you can hopefully take and use in your own videography toolkit, and it'll make your videos better as well. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into it, and let's watch the video.
Success isn't easy. It comes with strength, sacrifice, and struggle. Your time in the gym is limited to about 1 hour. 1 hour out of 24 in an entire day. You can change your entire day by what you do in here. Our coaches, our community, the work that we put in front of them. It's exceptional in a way that is difficult to describe. There's gonna be battles, and that's why we're here. We're here to keep you on track.
So that there is the final product that I sent to the gym. So there's a couple things that I want to break down concerning this video and how I made it. Number one is being prepared. Seriously, preparedness is one of the most important things that you can do going to any project, especially if it is working with a brand or commercial and you have a story that you need to tell. You definitely need to be prepared. You need to know what your shots are. You need to know your location, how you're going to light it, what kind of style you want to evoke. Then when you arrive on location, you can get to work and you're not floundering around and you look a lot more professional. So what I did to prepare for this day was I actually drew up a storyboard. I illustrated the video that I wanted to create. I wanted to tell the story of a person who was in a gym working out. You know, you get a small montage of him working out and then he hits a wall. I went ahead and drew up the storyboard and I wrote all of this out. I got my shots so that when I got to the gym that day, all I had to do was look at the space and figure out how that was going to work in with the story that I wanted to tell. As soon as we got in there, I started communicating with Brian, the owner of the business. Start, and you have like your guy right here. I was wanting to throw this open for a little bit more drama just at the beginning. And we went over the story that I wanted to tell. He gave me approval, and then from there I began to scout the location. I'm gonna go ahead and get my shots. So just before everyone starts coming in, I just want to make sure we have our frames down just so we can get it done like that. So like beginning shot, I kind of wanted to open up that garage. So like I think we do like a push right here. I made sure to do this before all the coaches got there so that when it was time to begin working on the video, I could go ahead and set up my shots and my angles, and we didn't have to wait for me to figure that all out while we were trying to make the video. So once I had gotten all my frames, I went ahead and I started setting up for their headshots.
What are we about to do?
So we're about to get the coaches' headshots.
Coaches' headshots?
So we're gonna have them, yeah, we're gonna have them come over, grab their headshots. That's what we got set up right here. Light, kind of like right there. Awesome, so we're right here. The reason I set up a single light is because I did want a lot of drop off. It's a gym, it's grungy, I wanted that aesthetic. So I only set up a single light for them. I put them in front of the garage door and we popped off those photos and it went very smoothly. And immediately after doing the headshots, we went straight into creating the ad. The first shot was an establishing shot. I got Tanner, he was stretching, you know, he was moving his neck, he was getting ready to hit this workout. You stand, pause right here, get ready, go. Awesome. And the second shot is a little bit tighter on Tanner's face, and I just wanted this to be an opening, introducing our talent, and you know, it's just him getting ready for the workout, you know, Go. Awesome. Now I'm gonna get a little bit closer. The number 2 thing that I want to talk to you guys about is camera movement. You know, since it is a gym that I was working with, since, you know, there's a lot of movement, a lot of action involved, I wanted the camera movement to reflect that. So I made sure the camera was always moving. The first workout that we got into was the pull-up bar. And as you can see, if you're watching me with the camera as he's going through these workouts, I'm constantly moving the camera, trying to get the motion, trying to create a lot of energy, because camera movement equals energy. You want to make sure that the movement reflects your project. So let's say I wasn't working with a gym. Let's say I was working with a yoga studio instead. I definitely would want my camera movement to be a lot more peaceful, a lot more still, a lot more mindful, because you want it to reflect the business or the story that you're trying to tell. In this case, I was working with a gym, so I put a lot of camera movement and excitement in there. Third thing I want to talk to you guys about is the lighting I used. I really wanted a lot of backlight illuminating him, kind of dropping him in the shadow side. That's how you get the most depth out of your video. And I would be shooting in front, so we have just 2 lights coming in on both of his cheekbones, and we have a lot of definition there. And that's the look that I wanted to have throughout the entire. Specifically on the kettlebell set, I put 1 light in behind him, so we got a lot of light coming behind, and then I put a light further away in front, just so we didn't have too much drop off there. So this is the neg. So this is what the neg does here. I don't know if you can tell the difference. The neg stops like all the light coming in right here.
All right.
You want to hold this for me?
Yeah.
And then from there, we're going to get you. My favorite shot of the entire video was most definitely easily the hero shot right before he lifts the bar. And on this one, I had 2 lights coming in behind. I had a light, you know, kind of like raising his cheekbone, and I had a light coming in just illuminating the back of his head. And I had my friend Aldo holding a reflector to pop a little bit of light in on his face, and the shot turned out perfectly. I loved it. And so now thinking about things that I would do differently, I would definitely want to make sure that I had complete control of the gym. While we were making the video, there was people working out to the side, so that's where you hear the loud music. I really wanted to have that gym to ourselves while we were making this ad, but unfortunately we could not do that. That is something I would want to ensure I did next time. I had to do so much work in post with epidemic sound, trying to recreate, you know, kind of what the barbell would sound like, kind of what it sounded like if he was doing the pull-ups, you know, his breath. I had to do a lot of sound design to recreate everything that I had to cut because there was so much noise in the background. The second thing that I would do differently is maybe give a little bit more direction to the people in behind him during the hero shot. Definitely it's hard to make something of a high caliber in such a tight time frame, but I think overall what we were able to come out with, I am pretty happy with. Anything else that I would do differently? I'd have to think about it a little bit more. I'm sure there's probably other things that I would do differently. I would have brought my smoke machine. I didn't bring my smoke machine just because I didn't have it with me at the time. And that's pretty much everything that I have thought about thus far. If I thought about it anymore, I'm sure I could just tear this video to shreds. But I don't want to do that. That is the video. That is everything that I had to share. Prepare your lighting, you know, kind of be prepared going in there. Have some kind of storyboard that you want to shoot. just because that really makes you work a lot quicker. And also make sure your camera movement reflects what business or story you are trying to tell. So I hope you guys found this video pretty helpful. If you did find it helpful, if you enjoyed it, go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you want to see some more content. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around to the end. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic day.